Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een, amma ba'd. Juzu number 13. This juzu begins with the continuation of the story of Yusuf alayhi salam. That now when Yusuf alayhi salam was brought in the king's palace, and the king listened to what Yusuf alayhi salam had to say with regards to that incident which led him to jail. So the king tells Yusuf alayhi salam that from today you will stay amongst us as a trustworthy person. So Yusuf alayhi salam tells the king that you surrender to me all the treasures, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted me the knowledge of it. And Yusuf alayhi salam feared that if someone else might be set as a governor for the treasures, then he might destroy or lose them. So the king surrendered all the treasures to Yusuf alayhi salam. Then Yusuf alayhi salam made an announcement that everyone will be given a stipulated amount of grains, but with the condition that whosoever wants it should come by himself. So the brothers of Yusuf alayhi salam also came. Yusuf alayhi salam gave them the grains, and when they were returning, Yusuf alayhi salam asked them, "How many brothers are you?" So they said, "Our youngest brother is by our father." So Yusuf alayhi salam tells them that bring him with you when you come again, otherwise you will not get the grains. So they informed their father Yaqub alayhi salam with regards to what the governor of the treasures had told them. Yaqub alayhi salam was reluctant to send his youngest son Binyamin. But then he said to them that I am sending my youngest son Binyamin with you. But when you enter Misr, then do not enter from one door, but rather enter from different doors. So now when Yusuf alayhi salam sees his youngest brother Binyamin, he calls him towards him and he says to him that I am Yusuf. And then he explains to him the entire incident. And then he plans a way through which Binyamin can stay behind with him. So the cup which was being used in measuring the grains was kept in the bag of Binyamin under the command of Yusuf alayhi salam. Then an announcement was made that one of the cups of the governor has been stolen, and searching began. So when their bags were searched, the cup was found in the bag of Binyamin. And then it was said that his punishment is that he should stay behind. The brothers really requested that he is the youngest and the most beloved son of his father. Instead, detain one of us on his place. But Yusuf alayhi salam said that we cannot detain someone who is not guilty. So Binyamin stays behind. And the eldest brother felt guilty of facing his father, so he also decides to stay behind. The other brothers returned to Yaqub alayhi salam, and they explained the entire incident to Yaqub alayhi salam. Yaqub alayhi salam begins to cry profusely, which made him to lose his eyesight. And then he makes dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and says that a time will come, a day will come, that certainly and surely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring all of them to me. Now the drought was increasing and increasing. So again for the third time the brothers come to Yusuf alayhi salam to get the grains. This time Yusuf alayhi salam asks them, "Do you recognize me?" And then he says to them, "Do you remember what you had done with Yusuf?" So immediately they also asked, "Are you not Yusuf?" So Yusuf alayhi salam answers in the affirmative that yes, I am Yusuf. So they began to confess their crime, and they began to confess their sinful action, and Yusuf alayhi salam forgave them. And then he says to them that take this cloth of mine and throw it on the face of my beloved father so that his sight returns. Now on this side they make preparations of returning, and on that side Yaqub alayhi salam says that I can sense the scent of my beloved son Yusuf alayhi salam. Subhanallah. That was one of the miracles of Yaqub alayhi salam. Now when they reach, they throw the cloth on Yaqub alayhi salam's face, and immediately Yaqub alayhi salam's sight returns. Then they explain to Yaqub alayhi salam the entire incident, and they all went to Yusuf alayhi salam and prostrated in front of Yusuf alayhi salam due to respect. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought the dream of Yusuf alayhi salam to reality. Now we need to understand that the sajda which the brothers Yaqub alayhi salam together with the mother of Yusuf alayhi salam made in front of Yusuf alayhi salam was due to respect and not due to worship. Prostrating in front of someone else besides Allah due to worship is totally haram. But prostrating in front of someone due to respect was permissible in the previous Shariahs. But then it was also classified to be haram in the Sharia of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this was the summary of the entire incident of Yusuf alayhi salam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions regarding the incident of Yusuf alayhi salam is ahsanul qasas, the best of the stories with regards to gaining lessons from it. Surah Ar-Ra'd. In this surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions Tawheed, Risalat, Qiyamat, all with evidences. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the example of truth and falsehood, that falsehood is like the floods which raise high, consisting of dirt and foam. Then when the water level goes low, so the foam disappears and the valuable items remain. Similarly, when the falsehood overcomes, it conceals the truth. Then when the falsehood disappears, the truth is visible. Just like when gold or silver are melted, then the dirt and waste comes on top, whereas the actual item remains at the bottom. Then the dirt and waste is thrown away, but the actual item is utilized. So falsehood is something that will come and go, that will come and disappear. But truth is something that will always remain. Surah Ibrahim. In this surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explains the wisdom of revealing the Qur'an. لِتُخْرِجَ النَّاسَ مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. That the Qur'an was revealed to segregate the entire humanity from darkness to light, to remove the humanity from falsehood to truth. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explains the difference between kalima tayyiba and kalima khabitha. The difference between the pure kalima, the pure words and the evil words. That the example of the kalima tayyiba is like a strong tree whose roots are strong and firm in the ground, that it is very difficult to destroy it. And the example of kalima khabitha is like a tree whose roots are not firm in the ground, that the strong winds can blow it away. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us a very good understanding. وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ وَآخِرُ دَعْوَانَا أَنِ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.